with some more Google Earth shenanigans. And this time we are over in the continent of Europe. Today, we're going to be starting in the country of France. And we are going to be building a cafe in the city, beautiful city, may I add, of Paris, or Paris, as it may be known to people who can actually speak French. We're going to be in France for the next time too. I'm going to be doing something a little bit more south, a little bit more of a southern France kind of flair. So if any of you have got any interesting villages or towns or anything like that where you know the architecture is beautiful, then please let me know down below in the comment box, because I will go and search them out. So without further ado, let's get on over to Google Earth and we are going to take a look at the particular cafe we are going to be building today. And here we are, my darlings, in the beautiful city of Paris that I think I might be going to sometime this year. I don't really know when. Mon père et moi, my dad and me. I'm fluent. I'm absolutely fluent. I'm just going to apologize now if I just start saying things in French and they just sound awful. I got an A in my GCSE, but that was a very long time ago. But I just love, my favorite bit about Paris are these corner buildings. I love these buildings over here on the corner. I think they're absolutely stunning. We are, spoiler alert, building one of these today. Not this particular cafe. We're going to be going to a rather famous cafe. And it is just down the street over here. But I can just feel it's summer. I can't wait for summer. I really bloody can't. What's this here? Oh, that looks like a cathedral or something on the side here. What are you? Or a nice big church. Lovely. Look at that. Like hexagon kind of shape. That's really interesting. Ooh, I may go down the route of, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Do excuse me. There we go. She's all screenshotted. I just love that building. I wonder if I could recreate something like that in The Sims. We can give it a go. We can always give it a go, darlings. Anyway, it's further down here. It's just creeping up around the corner now. I can see it. Look at you. Oh, I could just wander around these streets in Google Earth for this whole part, to be honest with you, darlings. Oh, it's just stunning, isn't it? It really, really is. I've only ever been once before to Paris, and I absolutely loved it. So I think we need to go back again, to be honest with you, very, very soon. Now, this is the cafe in question that I want to build, and it's just behind here. Café du Fleur. I don't know how to say it. But this is a very famous cafe. I remember visiting this when I was there, and I'm sure this is where Picasso and quite a lot of philosophers and writers used to come and sit in this cafe. I'm sure of it. I think it's one of the oldest cafes in Paris, but I just love the look of this. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So what we're going to be doing is building a cafe underneath of it. And I'm going to do a couple of apartments above it as well. I have already gone in-game and just played around with things and brought out a lot of the custom content I want to use today. But I think this is just the way to go. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? It's so beautiful. And it was so busy as well. It was always so busy. If I remember rightly, they do one of the loveliest hot chocolates I've ever had. With like whipped cream and stuff. It was gorgeous. And look at this building here next to it. I found this quite interesting. Obviously, it's just an older building that's like been redeveloped, but look at that with those like, I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know if I like it so much against this. I think it's really like contrasted. I am wondering if this is like fully old or they've just gone over the side or on the side of that modern look to it. Anyway, we're not here to talk about you. We're here to talk about this one here. I just found that very interesting. But yeah, we're going to go down the route of building something like this. Now, with The Sims, obviously, we can't go up as many floors as this. We're going to go up to a 4th floor, like the full whack. But that's what we're going to do today. So without further ado, let's flop on over to the build road and make a bloody start. And here we are in Magnolia Promenade. Now, I know this isn't the perfect French world, but I just thought having a cafe in this area would work out the best out of any of the other areas, really. I mean, we could have went to Windenburg and maybe built something there, but I don't know. I didn't want to do that, so we are here. And you can already see I've made a start on 2 shells, really. I'm leaving these completely blank. I just thought having this corner building would look a little bit weird just by itself. And also brought out a lot of gorgeous things that we're going to be using on the building itself. But yes, that's it. Let's go. Let's crack on. How are we all doing today? Fresh new week on the channel. And here I am with the Google Earth that I was saying I was going to be bringing out for the last 20 weeks. I think I don't know how many times I was saying, I'm going to bring this out. No, I'm not. I'm doing this. I did that quite a lot. But sometimes you've just got to do those things. If you're inspired, and that goes for anything, if you're lucky enough to be able to choose when to like sort of bring out projects and do stuff like that, then do it. Honestly, especially if you're a creator and stuff. Your community, my community, lovely bunch of people, they really are, slightly filthy. But you just got to go along with what you're inspired by. You know what I mean? And I was really inspired by Let's Build the Worlds last week, which we're continuing tomorrow, of course. And yeah, lovely job. Thank you so much. Here we are today. Ta-ta! I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm saying. We're moving on. We are moving on. We're going to copy these roof pieces. I'm unsure if I'm going to use that same roof texture though. It might be a bit interesting if I use a different texture on this one. Or maybe not. We'll see what happens. We're going to go all the way along to there, I think. No, we're not. We are going to get rid of that completely. That is what we're going to do. And we're going to go in and do a diagonal piece here. On this bit here. Flaps in, darlings. Chuck in those flaps. I only want a 2... Oh, I don't know if that's going to be 2... No, that'll be fine. Is that the right height, though? The right angle? I am unsure. We can always change it. It's absolutely fine. And then we're going to go in with a half-hipped roof. Put it right up to there. And then you whiffle this along like this. I'm going to tuck you down. Bring you in one for a start, you silly bum. Get that angle just right on there, actually, first. That's better. And then drag that into there to meet that. Oh, that's going to show that same texture. So I will need to use this texture. And weirdly, this texture always lines up really nicely, even if you've done like angles and stuff on them. And I'm very much for that. I really am. We're going to do it all the way around to this side as well. So I'm going to flop you to there, bring you to there so it meets up with that corner edge. I think that's what I want to do. Or do I? Because I do want to put a roof line on this piece here as well. We're going to put that there and tuck this one into this side. And then I think what I could do is either bring this across all the way here. Same with this one. Can we get you right across? There we go. And then what I can do is drag this all the way along to here. Oh, that bloody chimney's going to disappear. And there we go. That roof line is nestled right in now. There is a slight little lip above it, but that's just because of the height of the half wall that we've got in there. And I'm not changing it. It's absolutely fine. So here we go. We're going to make a start on the wallpapers and windows and the details on the exterior first. I don't know whether to use this all the way around or go for a slightly warmer version of it. Because with the Café de Fleur. Nice. So where we're going to start first is on the wallpapers. And I'm going to choose this Paris stone wallpaper here from Felixander. But I'm going to go slightly warmer because with the Café de Fleur, it did have a slightly little warmer tone to it. And I think that's what I want to do with this part of the building. Let's have a little look at you. Yes, I think that will work. In turn, that's going to make me want to change around some of the windows that I've chosen. But I think we're going to be okay. I really do. Now, I am going to do a little entrance here. I'm going to do an entrance up to where the apartments are going to be. So I'm going to flop you to there and just put a door on it first. I'm going to use Felix's Soho door. Flop you to there like that. Lots of flopping going on today, darlings. Lots of flopping indeed. And we're going to use these bifo doors. And I think what I want to do is put one there. And I want to do one on this side as well. Do I want to like whiffle it over to that side? Yeah, I think I do. Or should we put it into the interior? I kind of like them into the interior actually, because it gives us more room on the exterior to put some seating, which is what I want to do into there. Yeah, lovely. And then I'm going to use the matching door. I pulled out everything in unison and ready to flow on there like that. And then we need a little bit of signage, and I think the signage will look great just up here. Let me see the height of this. Yeah, we can work with that because I've done medium on this height, smaller on this height, medium again, and then a smaller height as well. Just so we've got a mixture of heights going on the building. And that's indeed what I want. Yes, I do indeed. Do we need any more of these little windows? Maybe we could plop one on either side here. I could even go a little bit further there, couldn't I? Oh, that's nice. I like that. And then I was thinking about using these awnings Now, we don't really have big kind of like cafe awnings that come straight out over. That would look good. So I'm going to use these instead. I love these. Again, these are from Felix as part of the Paris collection too. So it's quite fitting really, isn't it, to be honest with you? I'm not going to do one on that bit there though. I don't think it needs it. I think we're going to do them all the way along to here. Do I want to do one more? No. Well, with that being said then, I'm going to get rid of that window as well and just keep that one. Oh, I like that. That's very nice indeed. Very much is. Now, I do want a balcony on top here. So I'm going to use this fence here because I just love the details on it. So I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go from here with that one. Wrap it around to here. Bring it to there. And then whiffle you all the way to maybe... I could maybe cut it right in there, couldn't I? Let's have a look at that. That looks a little bit shite with that shell, but I can move that. I'd rather have it balanced. Yep. And I'm going to do another one on this level. Let me see you. Yes. But I'm not going to do one up on these levels here. I'm going to keep them free. And I think I want to use these balconies with the windows instead, like the Juliet balconies. I think that would look nice. Yes, indeed. Now, we do need a little bit of a trim going on here. And I'm going to go for a little bit more of a thinner trim. I'm checking out the reference image that I've got, if you're wondering what I'm looking at. I'm going to go for this one here. Bring them up onto those levels. Gorgeous. Stunning. Now, with the short height windows, I think I've pulled out some smaller ones that I'm hoping, yeah, they will. I've kind of tested them all out on these areas here. I'm just hoping that these are going to work here. They do, but I will need to change the colour of this now for the slightly warmer one. And it's that one. That one there matches in lovely. Yep, that should be fine. Oh, that's very nice. Yes, indeed. And then the same with these going up onto the medium levels. And there we go. I've put up the medium windows and the smaller ones. And I've moved the medium ones a little bit further down because I want to do some kind of detail above each of the windows. And I think this would look perfect. If we can match it. Of course, we can match in that colour. It's custom content, Aiden. But I think these would look great. So I'm going to put these all above it. Moving along beautifully onto the medium heights. Maybe at the top heights as well. Could I put them up there? No, I want to do a trim of some kind up there. Nothing too much. And I'm not going to do a exterior trim here either, because a lot of the buildings don't really have a big exterior trim. They've got more ornate details like these kind of pieces here, which we'll use as well. Stunning. I think we can put the balconies on though, just to sort of bring it to life a little bit more now. Let's get down to this level. Let's get down to business, you know, maybe to there, bring you to there as well. And then another one there like that. Let me see you. Oh, you look stunning, darling. You really do. Let's get that roof line going up. Yes, I'm very much for that. Now we're up to the roof line though. Why don't we try and get the matching dormer that will look perfect with this build? It needs to have a black frame, really. Couldn't really find a black frame one. They all seem to come in the brown frame. These are from Felix's Berlin collection as well. I just thought these looked very nice here. I think I'm going to do 3 of them. And then maybe another one over on above this window here. Let's have a little look-ski. See how that looks. Oh, she looks marvellous. She really does. I'm for that. I'm going to take inspiration from the Café du Fleur and put up some flowers and stuff around on this bit. So I don't think I'm going to do them down here. I mean, I could at certain points. They probably need them to hold up the building, wouldn't they? Or hold up the balcony. That one there's kind of like a joint one, so we can have that. Can I move that one down a bit then? Is that a bit... Is that a, are you being silly? I think I used the bigger ones there, didn't I? Yeah, okay. But then we can use the smaller ones and go above the building with these. So if I can come down here, size them down, I could do... Well, we could put them close together, that's fine. One there, one in the middle there, one right on the edge here, I think. Would look lovely. Yes. And the same over on this point here. Again, these are from Felix's Paris collection. I think these are absolutely stunning. And the nice thing is that they come in a very big size and a very small size, because you can size them down. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think that would be absolutely fine. Obviously, as I said, we need to put some doors here, but I haven't found the doors just yet. So let's find a perfect door. Ooh, I love the look of these. the chateau doors. I think I'm going to open it up that way. Use that one there. And then I think it comes in a smaller one as well, doesn't it? But I'm going to use the smaller grove door down on this piece here like that. Oh, yes, that's nice. Imagine being able to just walk out onto your balcony and overlook the streets of Paris. I'd be very much for that. For a limited amount of time. I'm not a city boy. I like to be in the countryside. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, I want to use these details here, but I do want to go ahead and change the colour of this because it is the wrong tone. I want to go for a little bit more of the creamier version of this one. So maybe... Oh, there's perfect. Thank you. Yes. And now I'm just going to go on a creative whim and put them wherever I think they could go. So I'm going to do quite a few of these because I could put them right up against the window, actually, couldn't I? So look at that. Oh, yeah, I do like that. Let's put them right up against the window. And then I'll do a couple around this side as well. I'm going to do them right there so we can get them above as well. Same on these windows. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me see this. Oh, je ne sais quoi bête. Can I add up 2 of these? Oh, that does look nice. I think we can do that. I'm going to do that instead. I think that's very effective. It might not be strictly Parisian, but I'm going to go on a creative whim here. It is The Sims after all. A little look at you. Yeah, I do like it. And I could do the same with these windows here as well then. Yeah, that's cute. That's very cute. I could even maybe try and find something different to go up there. Let's have a look. Ooh, I kind of like these. Now, they don't fit in there perfectly. They don't go right to the edge. But I still think it's very effective. Yes, I'm going to do that. I am. And then maybe I could even border this top level in this thinner bit. Oh, let's do that. Oh, yeah, marvellous. I mean, it's a very subtle detail, but I think it just finishes that lovely. I'm going to add a little chimney over here as well. I've noticed that there's quite a few chimney breasts as well on these buildings. Oh, you're up higher than that one. Come down. Get down. Get down off that ridge. Making a fool of yourself. There we go. Even heights. Yeah, I like that. Oh, it's very, very nice indeed. That is. Okay. Very stunning. Let's get rid of you. And I'm wondering if I could even add in just a few more details here and there onto this. Or should we just... I think what I do need to do... I'm going to burp for a start. Do excuse me, very rude. I'm going to use these little things that we've been using and put them up on these bits as well. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do one here and one there. One here, one there, one everywhere, you know? Let me see that. Yep, that should suffice. And then I think I'll bring up these ones and just put them either side of it as well. Will that look weird? Oh, that looks quite nice, actually. I like that. Oh, yes. Oh, je ne sais quoi bête. Indeed. That's very nice. Yeah, I think that fits in really nicely. Okay, well, as I said, I think that is the exterior work done. I don't really want anything else on it. I did pull out a sign. Yes. This Paris street sign would be perfect here. They're kind of low in Paris. Let's put them on the kind of medium level, like around there, like that. Yeah, very nice. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. I need to think about now loading this up with greenery because I think it would look marvellous with some greenery around here. So I'm going to pull out all of the bits and bobs I think would work well. So first off, I'm going to use these window boxes and I'm going to tuck them right up into the top there. Just so we can get some greenery through there. And they're pretty from the side as well, which is good. It's not like weirdly cutting in anywhere at all. Which is what I was a bit scared of, to be honest. If I can pop you up there, and then I'm going to do another one around on the front area as well. Should I do 2 there? Can I overlap these? No, because it takes away that signage. Never mind. I'll just do that. That's fine. Yeah. And I'm thinking, I do want to use some wisteria. So I'm going to flop some wisteria, start it here. We're going to maneuver this. Get that tucked in lovely there. And I think I could climb some wisteria, even if it's behind here and down on these points. And using these plants here from max 20, just out the front of it. Oh, I do like that. Yeah, that looks nice. I very much do. I wish we had a basket that hung out really far, because I would do that, but I think that's fine. Oh, that's nice. Yes. Like it. Cracking on. So I want to get out some cafe furniture for around here. And I think I'm going to use parasols. They don't really have them in the reference image because they are under bigger awnings. But I think that's what we're going to use today. And this is the combination we're going to use. We're going to use the Paris Bistro chair, the Grove dining table, and also the Jardin parasol. And we're going to blend them all together. So, this is the kind of sidewalk, walkway, footpath, pavement, whatever they're bloody called, you know. So I'm going to flop 2 of these. Oh, I probably want to come out a little bit further because of the parasol. Yeah, I think we need to go around about there. Put the parasol on each of them. Have a look. I've not tested this yet. Oh, I think that's nice, actually. And I've chosen the swatches of the chair that I want because it's got like a green chevron pattern on it. And I just think it would blend in really nice with that red line that we've got on the tablecloth. Oh, she looks marvellous there. She really does. And that street lamp is just fitting in really nicely as well. So I'm not going to do any kind of lighting along those points. Lovely. Yes, I'm very much into that. I think we need menus and a candle on these tables. And I've gone for the menus from Harry Spoon's collection and Charlie Pancake's wine bottle with a candle in. Because I just thought that was very fitting and very French. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, I do like that. Okay, well, we are going to crack on with the interiors. I'm going to go and get a floor plan sorted and get all of the wallpapers and lighting on. And also the flooring. And then we'll crack on with the actual cafe area itself. Completely new day, and we are continuing on. We said last time I was going to be doing a floor plan and choosing the flooring and the wallpapers and everything like that, and that is what I have done. What we're going to do is start down here into the cafe. We're going to go for like a black and white striped vibe in here. I'm going to get some colours in. I'm going to use the same kind of chairs and table on the exterior into the interior. I just thought that was very nice. Very nice indeed. I've done 2 toilets here and I've kind of extended into this building here so I can get a kitchen in. I would imagine with a cafe of this kind of like caliber, they would need a full kitchen. So I've gone through there and we've got a kitchen to furnish as well. Now, speaking of furnished, I have furnished one of the apartments just sort of lightly, minimally. I'm going to do the same sort of thing for upstairs as well. But we're going to do that in a slightly different vibe, I think. This one's very much lighter and sort of brighter. So what we've got here is a little living room area with its balcony wrapped around this edge here. Got a lovely little kitchen going across there. A little dining area. 1 bedroom, complete with a bed. How lovely. And then we've kind of got this entrance, like vestibule, coming through this way, which has got the entrance into the bedroom there. And then it's got a small little bathroom just off to the side here as well. And then upstairs, you kind of come up these stairs here. And this one is kind of a double height apartment, which is what we're going to be furnishing together. So this is going to be the living and dining and kitchen area. I kind of wanted it to be all open plan. I'm taking some inspiration from a YouTuber that I watch called Nathaniel Drew. Don't know if anybody watches him on YouTube. I really love his videos. And he's got an apartment in Paris, which is really, really lovely. It's got parquet flooring and stuff. It's just gorgeous. And then up here, we've got 2 bedrooms and then a big bathroom up on this level as well. I was going to do a bathroom down here, and I had one here, but I just thought it didn't need it, and it kind of made this space a little bit more narrow than I wanted. So that is the ticket right there. But yeah, little maisonette and a cafe is what we're going to be getting on with today. So to finish off the area out here, I've bought out these hedges and boxes from the Jardin pack from House of Harlechs. And I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put one behind here as well. I just think it shuts off on, like, encloses this area quite nicely. Stops people from kind of walking through this way. And I think that's quite a nice vibe. We're going to use these lights here. And I'm thinking about putting them up on this level here. Just so it's got a bit of light at night time. Yeah, that's very nice. I like that. And I might even do one over down by this door here as well. Just keep them all the same as well. I think that would work quite nicely. You need to bring that up one there. Yes. Oh, very gorgeous. Very gorgeous indeed. So we're going to move into the cafe. I'm thinking this will probably be the area that I'll have all the seating in. And I'm going to do a lovely little cafe bar area up here. Now, I know that Felix has got a lovely one with the Paris collection. So I'm going to get that one out. There's actually 2 with the CC pack. I really love this one here. Because this one here is very nice as well. But it's just kind of got panels on it. And I think the tiles will look better in here. Now, there is a really cute swatch, and I can't remember where it is, but it's got like little pictures of like Danish, that one. And there's another one. That one looks a bit different to me. Oh, okay. I'm sure there was one with like a texture on it as well. from memory, I could have sworn there was. Now there's this one here. But I love this pink color with the black and white. I think it really works. So I'm going to do it. It's got a white hue, but it's also got a pink hue. And I'm going to do that. I am absolutely going to bloody do it. I think what I want to do is pull it to there and maybe use... I know this is a cafe, but I'm going to use the matching bar and flop the bar next to it like that, just to elongate that a little bit. Yeah, that's fun. I like that. What we could probably do behind there is use the same signage as that we've used like in or outside in the exterior and flop you up onto that point as well. That looks a bit big to me. Is there anything smaller than that? That looks massive. And that is why I had the bigger one. If I can pop you up to there, because I'll probably do a nice long shelf underneath of it. And then use these here. I'm just going to put these in brown in a minute. I am going to change it. Oh, it's got a pink. Oh, let's do the pink. Let's do the bloody pink, loves. With black writing, that would look great. If I can pop you to there, then I just got rid of that, for goodness sake. Flop the pink just behind it like this. Bring you to there. And then come out here, get the chef's signature sign. And do that in a black. I think it would look better in a black on there. I really wish this wasn't like stupidly coloured. I just wish this was just like a solid colour. It's very silly. And I know it lights up. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I do. With a black shelf underneath of it. Let's get a shelf out. Oh, I think we're going to go for the big boy from PARISIAN's mid-century modern and put that all the way across. I do like that, but I do think this needs to come up one more now. So I can get some cups all the way along there. Oh, I love that. I really do like that. Love these lights in here as well from PARISIAN's Oak House. Really love them. The cups all the way along there. We need to get out a coffee machine. So I'm hoping that this one will fit on top of the... Oh, it does look. Can you fit on that side? No? Okay. Why do you only go there then? That's strange. I'm going to use you, and we do need the grinder as well. So where are you? Oh, you're right on the edge, aren't you? Bloody hell. Oh, I like that. That looks very methodical and very nice indeed. I do love the pink with the black and white. I really do. I also pulled out this here for retail. Maybe I could use this. Flop you there. I know it's very Starbucks branded, but I think it would still work quite nicely in here. Yeah, it does. We want to get some tables in now. So let's start off on the perimeter. I'm going to do a table of 2 here, right by the bifold doors, and then they'd probably stack them up and move them when they need to close. Yeah, that's the storyline. What a lovely story. Aiden, you should write that one down again. You really should. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I do like that. Very nice. Yeah, I think that's enough tables inside. Remember, we've got all of those tables outside as well, so they've got plenty of places to sit. I want some kind of picture up here. Oh, I've got one in my head. It just popped in. I know it's going to look good. I know it's going to look good. I just know it. If I can find it. There it is. Charlie Pancakes. It almost looks like those old advertisement posters. Do you know the ones I mean? So maybe 3 of them across here. Obviously not in that kind of orientation because that was hideous. But maybe like that. Oh yeah, that looks great in here. Must admit, I'm very much for that. I think this place is missing a bin, so I'm going to get a bin in here. Oh, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one in the black. I'm going to put it right outside the toilets like that. Yeah, cool. Okay. Well, let's move on to the kitchen. I think what I want to use in the kitchen I want to use is going to be the vampire's kitchen. I just think it would look great in here because it's got that black and white vibe, isn't it? Oh, and I was correct. I love how that looks. Now, I don't know where I'm going to finish that off just yet because I want to get in a big fridge into here as well. And that seems like the perfect spot for a big fridge. I think that's what I want to do. So then I'm going to drag this across to here and maybe wrap this around in a U shape. Let's do that. So we're going to bring you to there. I'm going to put the oven here. We're going to use the big oven as well. I'm going to flop you down to there. You to there. We're going bigger. We are going bigger. Let's get you to here. Oh, I like that. I think we need to go black with this as well, though. And I am going to use some cupboards in here. I wasn't going to, but I think a wall of cupboards along here, and then maybe some kind of shelving up on this area here would be really nice. I've got some extractors in, and I've put some shelves up, and I've also put up the cupboards over on this side here. I did want to do a bit of vintage in here, so I am going to use you. Let me just see this. Yeah, something like that I think would be great indeed. And beautiful. I've put some shelves in, but I don't really like them on the corner, so I think what I'm going to do is maybe just use the same one we've got out here, the mid-century one, and put that along there instead. Yeah, I much prefer that in here. Let me have a little look at that. Yes, that's much better. I do. I think we need another light in here. The lighting's a little bit off in here for me, so I'm going to use 2 of the spotlights to bring a little bit more light into this area. Gorgeous. That's the ticket. I would love some kind of exit from this area, so I'm thinking about putting a door in somewhere. And I'm going to use the same door as what we've got here and put that onto the exterior as well. Safety first, loves, you know. Absolute safety first. Screaming out for a bin down on this area here. So I'm going to use the same bin. I'm going to plop you right there. Plop. Plop you to there. And then get a sink in, as I said. And I'm going to go for Felix's Chateau sink. I think that looks marvellous in there, it really does. So we need some stuff out on the sides here. So I'm just going to laden up this area with some things I could probably guess would be in like a commercial kitchen. And here we go. A little fire extinguisher, smoke alarm, a little towel with some soap and a scrubbing brush, some ingredients. I put some pots and pans up, some fresh produce, some pots and pans up on the side, a toaster, some cheese and some biscuits. And I think that will suffice quite nicely in there. Yes. And then I put a speaker out in the cafe as well. I forgot about that. Oh, and I also furnished the toilets. Do love how these toilets came out actually. Just a slight pink hue to that sink. I think it marries in well with what we've got going on in the actual cafe. Stunning. I'm happy with that. Happy with how that cafe's turned out. I really am. I think it looks marvellous underneath of there. Lovely. Okay. Well, we are going to make a start on the masonette. Yes, we are indeed. So I think we should just do this whole area here. First things first, let's get some of these beautiful curtains up. These are from PARISIan as part of his Domaine de Clos collection. Do love that dramatic moment. Oh, very much for that indeed. I've pulled out a few things to get us started. Starting with this beautiful ficus tree. I'm going to pop you right over in the corner as far as I can get you. There we are. Yes, that would be lovely there. I'm going to put a piano by this window. Oh, I kind of like that off grey. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. We'll do that one. And then I thought like this kind of, because it's kind of a weird layout, I think this sofa would really help this interior. Then I can put this inside it like that. Maybe pull that out slightly more now. That door's still going to be able to open really comfortably there. And then put in this one. Because it's round, it will help that space as well. Yeah, I do like that, but I'm wondering what that would look like with black feet. If we've got that option, I don't think we have. We don't, but we have that darker one there. That almost looks a little bit better to me. Yes, I like that together. Yeah. Yeah, that like kind of shuts off that little nook, little living room nook there, even though it is all very open plan. I think that's going to work quite nicely. And I'm going to use the brownstone kitchen, but I'm going to go for the lighter one. I'm going to use this one here. So I think what I'm going to do is use the matching one to match in with there, and then go for the gorgeous brownstone sink, which again is my favorite sink. Should you have a favorite sink? Yes, especially if they look like that, you know? I just think it's absolutely stunning. I mean, that works really well in there, but I'm wondering if I could use black with the sink just to bring a bit of the accent in. I don't mind that so much. That can stay. Yes, I like that. And we'll bring a dishwasher into this point as well. So we'll bring the brownstone dishwasher in the correct tone, which is that one. Plop you to there, right next to the sink then. Yep, I'm into that. It's very bare and minimal, but I love when you see like traditional paneling with like a real contemporary kitchen. Very, very much vibe with that, I do. So I'm going to leave that there. I am going to do a bin, but I'm going to tuck it in behind the stairs here. Use this one in the lightest tone possible. And just flop you into that position there. This is going to be a very minimal space as well. I'm going to do this contemporary mix for sure. I'm going to do a few kind of traditional looking pieces of furniture like sideboards and stuff, but this otherwise is going to be a very nice contemporary mix. So I reckon we could get a dining table of 4 there. So I'm going to have a little hunt for the perfect one. Now this is a bit uncouth, but I love the mix of these very contemporary chairs from Felix's Paris collection, the modern chair, using the old Paris table. I think that looks really, really lovely. It needs a bit of drama on top of it though, and I think that big vase of foxgloves would look great up here. Big dramatic bunch of flowers would look great here. Maybe just size it down just once. It's still dramatic, but I'm for it. I don't know why I said dramatic like that, but I did. I went ahead and said dramatic like that. Maybe in a little bit of yellow. Oh, I'm into that. I'm very into that, actually. I'm not going to do any kind of rug underneath the table. I don't think it needs it because we've got one here. I just think it would look a bit weird having 2. But what I am going to do is drag this in a little bit tighter over to this area here. It's kind of over by the window. Nope, it needs to come out one more. It's just that just doesn't do it for me. That's a bit better. Not much of a difference, but I'm for it anyway. I'm leaving it as it is. I love how that's came out. It's a nice contemporary mix. I think we are missing just some kind of sconce. I'm going to go around and put a few sconces on and also get up a lovely painting for up here. Again, I'm probably going to go for something a little bit more contemporary. I love the colours and tones in this. I think it marries really well with the apartment. And I've used some contemporary. How many times am I going to say contemporary this episode? A lot. Use some of the wall sconces up on the walls, which is where they belong. How marvellous. I'm very much into that. I really am. One thing I probably want to do is move this a little bit more here now. And pop you to there. And maybe do a couple of more of these spotlights. One there, one there. Let's hope it doesn't glare out too much. Oh, look at that. Oh, no, that's far too much. That. Very, very much too much. I mean, it's still doing it, but it's a lot less. Let's just pop one in the middle like that. Yeah, I'm into that. I almost want to. I'm going to try it, see what happens. I almost want to make this the big one and hang it a little bit lower. I think I do, but I'm going to pop it here, size it up, or size it down even. Get rid of you. Let's have a little look at you, my darling. Yes, that's a bit better. Not doing a TV in here either. And you're probably like, Aidan, you haven't put a bookcase in. I'm thinking about putting the bookcase up on this level here because it's such a lovely big landing. I think having a bookcase up on here would work well. That's what I'm going to do. So, with that being said, that area is completely how I want it. I love that. I do. Very much do. Now, we have got a balcony here. Now, it's not much room at all in the slightest, but I think we could get out a couple of chairs. And I think that should suffice. And I might even go down the route of using these ones. I can just pop one there. And then one on the other side. We've got that whole view looking down Magnolia Promenade. Not Paris, but we're pretending it's Paris, okay? Yes, sir, indeed. Yeah, lovely. Okay, right. Up here, we're going to furnish this bedroom here and the bathroom. I'm going to furnish this bedroom off of camera just for timing because I'm unsure how much I recorded last time. So I'm going to do that off of camera. And I'm also going to pull out all of the bits here for the hallway and we can do that together too. So, the spare boudoir. Very neutral, but I've kind of mixed in a tiny little bit of contemporary by putting in a bit more of a contemporary bed with this space. And I kind of like it. Radiator as well. I've put a few of them around the apartment. Yeah, very nice. Little wardrobe over here, mirror there, plant, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and a little ottoman there just by the bed. I think that looks very nice indeed, but very neutral. We are going to be playing around with a subtle bit of colour, but not too much with this apartment. I don't see it for this very exclusive Parisian apartment. I don't. I'm going to be using this bed frame in the main bedroom, and I'm going to put in a little bit of French blue into this room by use of some of the furnishings, including the bedspread, but also this chair. I just think this chair looks absolutely gorgeous in this room, like with the darker wood, like arms. Oh, and I put it in this orientation, and I put a little side table next to it. One for use of like a coffee or something or a book. the other for a plant just over by the window. Getting in a bit of that black accent from the windows as well. I just thought that worked quite nicely. Beautiful. And then I went a bit darker with the furniture in here. Excuse the bedside table. It was floating on top of the wardrobe. How dare it? And I'm going for a little bit more of a contemporary vibe with the bedside table. I love seeing a little bit more of a contemporary. How many times did I say I was going to be saying contemporary today? Seriously, I love that word, don't I? Bloody hell. So, bedside table. Nearly said it. I think it looks nice there, along with a modern light. See what I did there? And we're going to do a bit more of a modern wardrobe. I just love that word. Love the word contemporary, I really do. I'm going to flop you into there like that. And then I'm going to use this lovely, lovely sideboard from PARISIan. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. I've got very much a similar one in my bedroom in a bit more of an orangey tone. And I'm going to use this like smoked mirror behind it. I just love the look of that against the paneling. Oh, that's very nice. We do need some kind of plant top here, actually. Some kind of lovely green plant on top here, just so it reflects in the mirror really nicely. Oh, I'm going to use this one, but I'm going to size it down. Flop you to there. And then I think I'm just going to change the tone of the plant pot for a bit more of a black vibe. That's nice. Very nice. But that's all I did with that room. I just thought that's all it needed. I think that is perfect. Again, not over cluttering it. We're going for a minimal vibe in here. And I'm into that. I really am. Now for out here, I've picked up this very classic looking bookcase from Felix's Chateau collection. Put some books on it already. I'm going to use this very classic looking mirror just over into that edge there. I think that's really nice. And then I'm going for a little bit more of a contemporary, a little bit more of a modern sofa. I just love the look of this out here. And I'm going to make this into a little bit of a, not a living area, of course. Very silly, but somewhere where you could just come, a little nook where you could come sit and read and stuff. So I'm going to push this over, and I am going to just make sure that that door should open there, and they should be able to get through there. It should be fine. I will play test it, of course. I'll get this up on the gallery sometime in the week, but I need to get all of the CC listed first. Yeah, that's fine. I like that. I do. And then for the bathroom, what we're going to do with the bathroom. First off, let's get the bath in. We're going to put the bath in at a bit of a jaunty angle. You can see we've swapped out the parquet flooring for some tiles. I didn't really want to do that necessarily. I did want to keep the parquet flooring, but I've gone for a bit of a wet room with this vibe. So it made me change everything else, and we've gone a bit darker with it all. I did go for a little bit more of a lighter vibe in here, but as soon as I put in the black tiles, I decided to darken everything down slightly. So a little shower there. We've gone for this sink unit over on this side here. Squeezed it into around about there, like that. I'm going to use this mirror above it, just like that. And, oh, where's my towel gone? Oh, I've deleted it. I'll get it back, don't you worry. And then I'm going to put the toilet in there, along with, oh, I didn't get out my bloody loo row either. Let me do that. And there we go. Towel and a cheeky little loo row over in that corner there. And that's that apartment finished as well. Oh, how marvellous. I love that we squeezed in 2 apartments into this space. This would be a good for rent lot, especially if you could furnish up these ones here as well. And feel free to do that, of course, and get it on the gallery if that's what you want to do, my darlings. As always with my builds, you can play around with them however you may wish. Now, I think what we'll do is get into the actual live mode and see how this cafe looks up and running. And so, bonjour, my loves. Here we are at Cafe du Bumpkin. I had to do a little bit of meandering with the stuff because well, for some reason, this is how much room she needed to go behind the counter. I had to get rid of that table of 4. But she needed all that bloody room. There's 2.5 bloody grid squares there, for goodness sake. But it's working now, and that's all that matters, isn't it? I'm here having a pan au chocolat. Are you enjoying that, darling? I am indeed. But this is the cafe. Very nice. Now that it's working as well. This would make a nice restaurant as well. You could even add the restaurant stuff in. I think you could actually do that. Lovely. Then you can come into the toilets. Beautiful. Same one on that side. And then into the cafe kitchen. I do like how that kitchen came out, actually. does look very nice indeed. It has got access out that side as well. Let's get outside and look at the exterior a little bit more, shall we? So let's get those roofs and lines up. Oh, it's looking lovely. I can see that being in Paris somewhere. Definitely. Yeah, and as I said, feel free to get this off the gallery when it's on there and fill those houses up, or even put your own little stamp on it. I do not mind at all, my loves. So let's get into some of the apartments then, shall we? So you come in through this little entrance here. I have done 2 little mailboxes in here for the apartments as well. You come up these stairs here into the first apartment, which is a small little one. Come through this little entrance vestibule. Come through this way. Some randoms in here, which is absolutely hilarious. Come into a lovely little bedroom in here as well. Gorgeous. Into a very nice kitchen and living area with its own little balcony out to the side here to look down on the streets of Magnolia Promenade. Not that, but that. Excuse me, you better not be going in there for a poo. I need to come in here. A nice little bathroom in here as well. Very simple. Come through this way. Out through this way. Oh, through here. Everyone's in here nicking me books. You come up onto this level here, and this is the bigger apartment. So you come into this level. Lovely little sitting area here. Nice big kitchen. I love how this apartment came out. I really, really do like the look of it. And again, with this one here, it has got its own little balcony area out onto the delights that this view has to offer. Gorgeous. And then this is where the camera's going to go mad, because we are up on top of the top level into a little landing slash cozy nook, shall we say, into a bathroom. Lovely bathroom. I do like this bathroom. I like the angle of that bath as well. Very nice. Forgot what room this is. This is the main bedroom. Yeah, I do like the main bedroom too. Very, very nice indeed. Sorry for how fast this is moving, but this is how fast it moves up at this level. Beautiful. And then into a spare bedroom here as well. So just very simple, very clean, very Paris. Very Paris indeed. But there we go, my darlings. We are done. I like how this came out. I really, really do. Leave me some lovely comments down below. I'll be back tomorrow with Let's Build the World's Henford on Bagley. We are cracking on with some interior work tomorrow. We're going to go straight into the kitchen and get that done tomorrow. So I'm very excited. Very excited for that indeed. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.